Hello everybody guys, today my video is about changes in Ukrainian law regarding migration policies. Majority of people who doesn't have any connection to Ukraine and they're willing to come to Ukraine and live there, they used to do this through the employment process. So now we have a little bit changes, something got better, something got worse in this regard exactly. So first of all, work permit fees, which was not small, they waived for the people, for all foreigners who was resisting the armed aggression of the Russian Federation. Really, I don't know how it should look in a reality, in which way the resistance should be presented to be able to get a work permit without paying the fee. But if you feel that you really can match this criteria, we can work on it and try to get it for free. So that's one of the options. Another bad news actually, it's obtaining the work permit and renewing work permit for the citizens of the countries who are supporting Russian aggression in Ukraine. And yeah, we all understand that this is Russians and Belarusian citizens, and I guess for majority of my viewers this is not the case, but my lawyer was told in the labor office that India is also part of such countries, which in Ukraine is considered the country with a star next to it. And doesn't mean that if you are from India, you will not be able to get work permit or renew your work permit. It just means that you need to have one extra check from the security department. So that is for sure making things a bit more longer in time and a bit more complicated because of this step. Anyway, he was told about this in labor office, but we will hope that still India will not be really considered as part of those countries. But I guess Syria could be considered because they are even recognizing, they're the only one who is recognizing occupied territories of Ukraine. They don't publish this list, and this is another bad thing, but this list is somewhere in security department and they're the one who is aware of all list of those countries. Anyway, this is just a thing which you need to consider. Let me balance between good and bad news. So the good news that before foreigners who is hired in Ukraine to Ukrainian companies, they must have minimal salary, which was very high, something like $1,000 per month. And for sure, it's not just salary, but this is taxes and all payments to the government, all was related to this salary, which was really very crazy because it is way more than any kind of average salary in Ukraine, as per statistic even. But nowadays they remove this condition, so any foreigner, he can receive the minimal salary as per Ukrainian standards, because this is a labor law in Ukraine, and minimal salary is about, I guess, maybe $200 or something like that. I already get lost in this exchange rates, but definitely it's much cheaper. So the amount of tax will be cheaper and other things, and it will make employment a bit easier and cheaper actually for every foreigner. Okay, and the bad news again, that now there is no more a work permit for 3 years and possibility to get 3 years residence card based on this work permit. Now work permit can be only 1 year or maximum to 2 years, and it so much depends from the profession for which you are renewing work permit. So some professions could have only one. For some companies, they can allow to have 2 years work permit. So actually foreigners will have to renew their work permit most likely every year, and this is fine. Many countries have such a way, so it's not something bad, because sometimes people ask me, what will happen after 1 year? Nothing, you just renew it. Before you used to renew it after 3 years, now you will have to renew it after 1 year, but it's just one extra hassle with the documents that you will get, and that's all. Nothing, no other consequences actually for you. And the last thing regarding permanent residence. If you remember, I used to tell you that there is an option to get permanent residence through the for IT specialists, and we recently, just in this month, we got also 3 approvals, but we apply last year in 2022 for them. We got 3 approvals for our clients. 1 for client from UK, 1 for client from India, and 1 for client from USA. Those people, they get permission to get permanent residence just because they prove that they are IT professionals in their country and Ukraine was interested to hire them. Every year, our Ministry of Labor, they're publishing some quotes of specialists that they're interested in. And this year, they didn't include IT professionals in this quote. So this year, unfortunately, such program or such way of permanent residence will not be available for people, and I will keep you updated if there is anything for the next year, because for this year it is already done. They publish a list, they approve this list once in a year, so nothing this year at all. Don't believe if somebody will promise you that it's not included, but maybe next year it would be again. So don't miss your chance if you really want to immigrate based on such kind of a scheme. Okay guys, so that was the main changes about migration law in Ukraine. If you are interested to have any kind of legal assistance in Ukraine, don't hesitate to contact our company and we'll help you in everything. Thank you so much. Bye bye.